This is what we call the struggle. Okay, no idea what gets the food. Fully fixated on the food, source of the food, but does not know how to activate the machine. So she's got to look for a behavior that can make the machine work. This is what we call as a Skinner's box. There is a food, the dog has to figure out the lever to make the food work. Now all that digging and scratching at the source of the food only causes frustration. There's no other feedback in this entire aquarium. This is a I think it's an 83-day-old puppy who is looking at the machine for the very first time. The manners minder. There is a clack clack. The classically conditioning has not taken place yet. You can see that there was no reflex reaction. In the course of today's session, hopefully we'll try and speeden up the association between the clack and the manners minder. So here it goes. As you can see, the dog is not exploring any other behavior. Yes, it does take time to figure out the clack clack and the time that the clack clack activates the manners minder, but we can see that there's no other exploring happening. There. The dog is now in control. There is no energy loss. And now the aquarium has become smaller to the dog. The more efficient way would have been to first condition the tone of the machine to the arrival of the food. That way we could have had a faster reaction. But this video also demonstrates the necessity of classical conditioning before you start teaching behaviors. So it's a one-step lesson for me. I might have rushed into this with this pup. The tail is down. It's not the best of the body languages. That's also because there is stress in learning. You can see the tail coming up. I think we are just going to end with one more repetition. Yes. Okay, maybe one more. Even the most skilled dog trainers sometimes find it difficult to stop at the session. Yes, that was a good clack. We found a very definitive step on the clack clack. Will we get another one? Now the criteria is foot on the clack clack. Did I just extinguish the behavior? I don't know. The dog is figuring out. Yes. And that's how we end the session.